Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be explaining how to return the second highest salary. Here, the table name is employee and the column names are ID and salary of integer related. Here ID is the primary key. We have discussed what is primary key in the previous video also. Like primary key doesn't allow any null values and it must be unique. For every table there exists a primary key and here each row of this table contains information about the salary of an employee. Here we want to write a solution to find the second highest distinct salary from the employees table. If there is no second highest salary, there will be reading null. If this is the exact format. The example, coming to the example, these are the IDs and these are the salaries and the output. Here observe here the column name in the output is second highest salary 200 because 300 is the first highest salary and 200 is the second highest salary. So we got 200. If there is another there is another ID 4 and there is a salary 300. 4 and 300, then what will be the output? 200. So we should take care of these values like distinct values must be present. And see this, the second example. Here the ID is 1 and the salary is 100. But there is only one ID, right? There is no other person, like no other row. Here what will be written here? Null. Because there doesn't exist second highest salary. So before moving into the solution, um, we will see some of the terms first, then we will move to the solution. Now let us discuss these terms first. ASC. ASC means if we want to sort the data in ascending order, we will use ASC in SQL queries. ASC means, for example, we had random values between 1 to 10, random values like 9, 6, 2, 3, like that. We want in ascending order, like starting with 1 and then in increasing order. Then we will use ASC and DESC for descending order in SQL queries. Like we will sort the data from 9 to 1, that is descending order. Okay, and limit. Limit means if we consider a table, for example, a table consists of 1,000 rows, but if we write select star from the table name, we will write the query. But if we write select star from table name, we will get all the 1,000 queries. But we want, for example, we want only 10 rows. Then we can use limit. Limit is to restrict the number of rows. We will use limit. Like we can write as select star from table name limit. If you want 3 rows, we will use 3 like that. And that means what? It returns only 3 rows. The first 3 rows. And offset. Offset means we have discussed about limit, right? Then offset means, for example, there is a table consisting of 10 rows, but we want to display from the third row, like or we want to skip some rows and display the next one, content the next rows. Then we will use offset. Means offset is used to skip rows before returning the data, and offset is mostly used with limit. We will be discussing this in the query. And distinct. Distinct means, as the name suggests, it is used to remove duplicate values. For example, in before we saw that if the table consisting of 300 here, two 300s will be there. So in that case, we can use distinct to return only the remove the duplicate values. Okay. For example, there is a table consisting of students' data, and there will be students from different cities like Hyderabad, Delhi, Mumbai, etc. Now, we want only the distinct cities, means from where the students are coming instead of duplicate cities. Then we can use select distinct, the column name, that is city, select distinct city from table name. Table name is students. So the overall query will be select distinct city from students. Now, have you understood these terms? Now, let us move to the query how to solve this. Here, we want to return the second highest salary. So, we will see the first approach how to do it, and then I will explain the most easiest one. And this is the most commonly and frequently asked interview question for all the CSA or any allied branches. Now, coming to the query, first, what can we do here? Think once for the salary. Think of the salary column, and we want to return the second highest salary, that is 200. How can we print this? Or I explain some terms here. By using those, we can return the second highest salary. Once pause the video and think, and then comment of the thought you got how to solve it. Now, coming here, what can we do here? There is no there is no duplicate values, like there is 300, 200, and 100. But if in case if the table consisting of 300 here, then in that case what should we do? We must the table must consist only the distinct values. So what can we write here? Select distinct, what salary, the column name is salary. So salary, select distinct salary. From which table? The table name. What is the table name here? Employees. From employee. Okay. Now here 100, 200, 300. They are in order only. But we want this one. So we can use ASC or DESC. We can use DESC and then print the second value. Okay. Why? If the table consisting of two 300s, we will for example, if we not use distinct here, then what will happen if we print the second value? Again 300 will be printed. So, but in this case, if we use distinct or not use, there is no issue. I am saying this in case if if the table consisting of same salaries. Now, here we can use what? Sort the salary column in descending order and then print the second value. How can we do that? From employee, order by. We have discussed that we will use ASC and DESC with order by. Order by what we want to sort? Salary column, right? So salary we want to sort in descending order. So DESC. Now how many rows we want to print? How many values? Only one value, right? So what can we use? Limit. Limit 1. Limit 1. And after sorting in descending order, 300 will be first, right? That means 300 will be printed up to this. But we want to skip the 300 and print only 200. So what can we do here? We discussed that offset is used to skip the values. We want to skip only one value for second highest salary. So offset 1. But we have select salary here. If we run this query and see the output, we will get the output as the column number as salary. But in the output, the column number must be second highest salary. So what can we do here? We want to select as second highest salary. So select all the query as this name, second highest salary. Now we will run the query and see the output. we have got the output successfully and submitted. Okay. Now I will explain another approach how to solve it. If you had any doubts in this section, like how why we had used like this, you can comment me. I will definitely answer. And then the second approach is here there will be aggregate functions, right? Like sum, min, max, average, like that. Means sum means to sum the values. Like if you want to sum the entire salary, like 200 plus 100 plus 300, then we can use sum. Minimum means returns the minimum value. Max means like that, similarly. So here, if we write the query as select max of salary. Max of salary means we will get 300. Select max of salary from table, we will get 300. And by using nested queries, I am saying by using nested queries, again we can write select max of salary from employee, right? Two times we can write. But the second one must be less than the maximum salary. Here the maximum salary is 300 and the second highest salary must be less than the first this maximum salary. So how can we write that? Select max of salary from employee. Up to this 300 will be printed. Like if we write the query, 300 is the output, but we want 200. So what can we do? Keep this, keep the braces, sorry, parenthesis. And then what can we do here? Select next salary from employee where salary less than this highest salary. Up to this query, we will get 300, 300, and for this query, we will get 200. Why? Because here we are returning max of salary. Max of salary means what we will get? 300, right? Here 300. But here the condition is less than. So here we will get the maximum value from the column name salary, which is less than 300. And maximum in the table less than 300 and maximum means 200. So we will get 200 here. But in the output, we want second highest salary as name of the column name. So we can write select max salary as second highest salary because we want the column name as second highest salary. Now we will run and see. Okay, it is successfully executed. Okay. In the next video, we will continue the next question. That is nth highest salary in the next video. Thank you for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe. Share with your friends and do comment if you have any doubts.